We're here with Spruce Creek head football coach Andy Price ahead of the 2018 season. Starts on August 17th, the kickoff classic. August 24th is the regular season debut against Seabreeze. One of the guys you singled out in preseason so far, defensive back Deshari Keith. What does he bring to the table, and why is he a guy you think could be a breakout player for you this year?
I think last year, he started the year, he was a little bit behind because he was a late transfer kid to us. He's a big, physical, fast secondary guy. I think that he'll stand out on film because he's just so physical and he's going to make a lot of plays. He was a part-time starter last year for us. So as he starts every game this year and really has a great year, I think he's going to get more college attention.
How about him coming downhill, in space? Where are his real strengths in his game right now?
Coming downhill. Honestly, I think projection-wise later on, he may be an outside linebacker. It's something we're kind of playing with, putting him an outside linebacker as well, depending on the secondary situation and who we have back there. And if we can do that, it would be a better fit for him, I think, and us, because I think what he's going to translate to college-wise is an outside linebacker type.
You guys had the highest scoring offense in the area last year. A lot of parts to replace with that. You've got, new quarterback. What's the quarterback situation look like so far?
We got two guys right now that are taking snaps on the varsity. Is Andrew Aceball, who was here last year, spring, and Nick Cristiano, was a transfer kid from university. Both of them are having a good camp so far, and it's just going to be a day-by-day situation for us. Heck, I don't know. Maybe both of them will be taking snaps half the time in the classic against Seminole. It's hard to say.
Running back is not nearly as open for debate. It seems like it's going to be a lot of Marvin Scott a lot of the time. So what's the plan, and how do you try to keep that kid fresh now, going through an 8A schedule as opposed to where he came from over the rigors of what a 2A schedule looks like?
A lot of football is football. Marvin's going to play less snaps here than he did maybe over at Warner because he's not going to play specials and he's not going to play defense. So when we use Marvin, he's going to be carrying the ball on. He might carry it more than where he was at, but he's going to be playing less overall snaps. And it really should help us in the passing game to have a running back as good as Marvin back there. Even though Jock Lord's a really good running back from last year, the last couple of years, Marvin's just a bigger guy. He's a different type kid. He's a 370 bench guy. He's just a beast. 5'9", 195 kid. He's really good at reading our zone stuff that we do, and I really think it's going to make a big difference in our pass game as well, having a guy like Marvin. And our offensive line. Our offensive line's big. They really are. They're big. They're all strong kids. Three of them played last year on the varsity for us. So we should be very good on the offensive line. Running back, Hayden Flood's the leading receiver in Volusia Flagler last year. I expect him to have another great year. Clayton McDonald's a tight end kid we got from Seabreeze, about a 6'2", 240 kid that can catch the ball in traffic and block for us. And outside Anthony Sharper's a receiver kid that moved back here after being gone a year. So I feel like Jacob Tweed's another little slot guy we've got, and we've got about 4 or 5 other guys that are going to chip in catching balls as well. So I think we got a lot of pieces on offense. This quarterback spot's got to play well, and if we can do that, I think we're going to be comparable to what we were last year on offense.